Welcome to version 1.1, using the sign regression. As with any regression, the first step is to enter the data into the list. So I touch Edit List, and that brings me to the list editor. You see, I've taken the liberty of adding some numbers into the list already. In column 1, I have the numbers 1 through 12, and this represents the different 12 months of the year. And I'm taking my data from the weather site online, the average temperatures for a particular city. I don't remember which city it is. This is the average lows for some city that I pulled off the weather site. And in list 2, of course, we have the average temperatures. We have 12 corresponding temperatures for the 12 months of the year. Now, we do expect this to be cyclic. In other words, we expect this pattern to repeat every year, which makes it a really good choice for running our sign regression. Now, once we've entered all the data into the calculator, we simply hit the menu button, and then that brings up some options. And for this particular option, I want to choose regressions, and there'll be a new one on the list, and we don't see it, but it's down here on the bottom. So let me pull the list up a little bit. And to pull it up a little more, here it is on the bottom, sign regression. So I select sign regression. Of course, the calculator knows that I've been using list 1 and list 2. It preloaded those for me. Of course, if that's not the list I wanted to use, I could just use the pull down tab to select the list that I do want. But of course, I do want list 1 and list 2. I click calculate. I see the equation is returned. 29.2204 times the sine of 0.4664x minus 1.7237 plus 58.7404. Now, that's just a bunch of numbers, but if I click graph, I'll actually see my individual data points in white. Here they are. And I'll see the actual model that was just described by the equation in red. And in fact, it's reprinted here on the top for me. So this is the model for the sign regression in red, and the individual white spots are the actual temperatures that I had for the different months of the year. So you can see it's a pretty good fit. And this ends the session on using the sign regression.